Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ali. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Horned Frogs return team didn't help matters out much there. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Finds his big tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Horned Frogs are on the move. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Ali. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Ohio State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver 100.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the returner will be knocked down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He's got it inside the 30. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today.
Fires to the middle.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for a block. It's Ali. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The give to the lone running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the ball is intercepted. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fast motion from the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game breaker.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. To the ground to try to move the chains. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Buckeyes have this offense rolling. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over the Sharks. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. And he could not get loose on the run. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The give to the tailback. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 40. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Makes the catch at the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 43. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It's now second down after the short completion. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Gain of 7. And that's a first down for the offense.
And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Gets it out fast. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the ground with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. The Buckeyes pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking for an open man on second down. Fired in there, but incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And the timing just a hair off. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On second down, just keeps firing. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They keep attacking through the air, trying to get to it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score. Ohio State 17, TCU 9.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The play action fake. Getting some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On second down, looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Second down coming up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. They go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
That's a first down for the offense.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Feeling some heat. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up by 27 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. The give from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the shotgun, the inside give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, woof, that would be a fun day.
On 3rd down, going up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try it over the left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Wide out in motion. Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Ali. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The give out of the gun. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. Works the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Power football with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The corners are walked up tight. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ali. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They want to just keep throwing it. This time it's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're bringing heat. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Utah State is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 14 to UNLV. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fast motion from the offense. Unloads it left. He's got it. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
52, TCU, 9.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Looking to throw it again. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, TCU! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback checking off. Toss to the outside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Second down.
The pirouette on the run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. Turns it on at midfield. Open runway ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And I know in talking to their offensive coordinator this week, he talked about getting this guy lathered up and going. They know that once he's got some momentum, he's really hard to stop. One of the top 10 rushers right now in the entire country, and they're trying to get him going early in this game.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
59, TCU 16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They get to him as he throws. Complete downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Rams him with the stiff arm. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. At the 35, he's open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.